Shalom, call all y'all about Shinyon Shah. Shalom to the left. There's some videos I queued up a little earlier. I had to step out for a while. And it's been going down, man. Let me close some of these tabs I got up. It's been going down, man. The scriptures are speaking loud and clear. Now, I was just speaking on this topic in a previous video about this peace deal they got going on now. This was going to happen right after the peace deal. That's why the scriptures say when they shall meet some peace and safety, then sudden destruction come. And it's just going to get worse than this, man.
It's no secret that the world will...
Because see, simultaneously, let me let this video play, skip past it. Simultaneously, while you got Akim around the world bringing the scriptures out and going into who is who, these other nations, they like, hold the fuck up. So you mean to tell me? Because some of them knew, but not all the way at the magnitude that's out now, because Esau was being made bare. But they look like, hold up, well, if these people saying they the real Jews, and they not, because we don't say we Jewish, because I asked somebody, asked me that, tell me something, what you Jewish? I'm like, no, I'm a real Jew. I'm from that lineage. So I ain't got to say ish, because I'm not like it. I'm it. And the other Akim are too, and Aqua. But people, they seeing that, and they like, hold the fuck up. So now they scratching their head, and they aiming their stuff towards these damn Amalekites. They realizing like, hold on, so these people are actually saying that they the Most High chosen people. They're really the ones that the Most High hate. And let me go into this. I wasn't gonna pull this scripture at first, but it just popped in my mind. Let me type it in. I'm not trying to spell it right. Give me one minute. Let me find this one scripture to talk about how the Most High feel about Amalek. It's in the book of Exodus, chapter 17, verse 16. It says, for he said, because the Lord Yahweh has sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. And that's why the stuff going on the way it's going on. And now Amalek getting attacked on a spiritual level, because we're not picking up no arms and going over there to fight Amalek. The Most High put a spirit on these leaders to actually turn against Amalek. And the other ones, they're going to join in on it too. It's just a matter of time. There's some other scriptures too I was thinking of that I want to pull out. It's the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 4, it says, whereas Edom, which Amalek also is one of Esau's grandsons, so he comes from that lineage. It said, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build desolate places. Which, if you ever been to Jerusalem, you've been over to Israel and seen how they doing the city and stuff. They really trying to rebuild that. But what the scripture said, it said, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord of hosts, they should build, but I will throw down. They should call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. When you going to say that word, indignation, it goes into hate. He can't stand no Amalekites. The only reason why you let them rule over us and do what they do is to teach us a lesson. Hey, and I'm sure Akim is familiar with this. Don't learn their lesson. And they waiting, being patient. You know, this was going on over there. And you think you hear more about it in the news. But you really don't. It's kind of like you got bullshit trending, but the real shit, they kind of sweep it under the rug. Let me get another video and I'm gonna end this off. I ain't want to stretch this out too long. Just want to update. Give an update, I should say, about some current events.
Live from the world headquarters of RT America in our nation's capital, this is the news with Rick Sanchez.
Hi everybody, I'm Rick Sanchez, welcoming our viewers from all over the world with a special hello to those of you who are watching us using your phones on the portable TV app. Okay, this is what is happening as we speak. You're looking along the coast of one of the most iconic areas of the United States, the Gulf Coast, stretching from Alabama to Louisiana. Historically, by the way, one of the deadliest zones for hurricane landfalls, hurricane strikes. As we speak, Sally hitting that area as a Category 2 hurricane. These are the pictures coming into us. Here's the bad news. She is slow and she is packing record rainfall, which could cause a lot of flooding in an area that is prone to it. Okay, we're going to be watching this for you throughout the day, and we're going to keep you apprised of all the situations, and we'll bring you breaking news as it happens. All right, so we begin with an even bigger storm that is brewing in an Asian Pacific Rim where the Trump administration is poking China again, some would say dangerously so, by selling Taiwan 7 major weapons systems. What is Taiwan getting? Well, to compete with China, or some might argue to keep China at bay, Taiwan is going to get offensive and sophisticated weaponry in the form of ground warfare equipment, mines, state-of-the-art drone warfare equipment, even cruise missiles. The U.S., by its own wording, is attempting to turn Taiwan's military into a, quote, fortress. But here's what's interesting. China doesn't even recognize Taiwan as a country. It considers the island a Chinese province, which means to them this sales deal is akin to a foreign country coming to the United States and arming California.
All right, now look, let me go down a little bit more. Get to the main points. Like I said, I don't want to stress this out. Well, they got an arms sale, which this arms sale is going to backfire on them. It says U.S. pushes huge arms sales to Taiwan as China fires rockets over island. Just to let them know, like, hey, y'all playing. See, the most I can put the spirit on them even heavier, and all these other nations is kind of turning against each other. I won't say kind of, they are turning against each other. They're actually going to link up. And I'm going to read this precept, and I'm going to end this on. That's in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3. And it's verse 9. It says, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. We didn't show you no time of peace. These scriptures help you measure the times we're in. And this is just the measurement right now that's going out. So I just want to bring this out. Lord's when this is edifying call on Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, and Shalom to the left.